This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Southern California. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Traffic down! Patterson!
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go! Cavity Lions! Ready,
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of
25 yards. The pickup there. Good for us Dolphins first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets that to ground. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's H.S. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's third and goal. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return is McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready up. Let go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback? This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and a yard.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Chargers have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19. Ready up.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do. It'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and a long way to go. Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive linemen to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he'll get about 5.
Achan, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Achan. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. As he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return is McConkey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Chargers,
they get 12 yards on that pass. First down, LA.
2-yard line.
Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Good. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass caught left side by Fant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd
It's a
down.
gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Good. Done.
Throwing is Baker. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. What's up?
second down throw from Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Third and long. Baker to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
2nd and 10. Well run with Achane. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. A run up the middle with H.N. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Michael Mayer, touchdown Miami. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is McConkey. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, how many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On play action, Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
What's that?
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
20. Done. Done. What's that?
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. One knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Panther Street! Panther Street!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for here. At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
They'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Ready!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Third and 8.
Come on, set. Drop, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, another wasted drive.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Open space to the 35. Touchdown, Miami. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey, and that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Second down, they need 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and For an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards.
At the 38-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Get it. Go.
There's the big tight end pass. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
8-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This is caught 2. And he's in. Come on, Achad. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Check out.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Come on. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air one more time. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Ready, go!
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Got it, ready? Here we go, here we go. 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, L.A. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds?
one.